In just 3 weeks, the 2024 Euros will be here. Football fans across Europe will be watching their nation, hoping they do something special, and I am buzzing for it. Not only the beer gardens, the sun, watching England bring it home, but I'm also excited to see this bunch of new kits on the big stage. And in this video, I'm going to be ranking every single home shirt from the tournament. Yeah man, I'm so excited for the Euros. I love an international tournament. I do. I'm so excited. I bought a sticker book. Come on, you got to buy a sticker book. Best thing about being an adult is that you can actually pay for this out your own money. Yeah, I'm going to be ranking the home shirts like I said. I've got them in groups here, so I'm going to go from Group A to Group F. The tiers are GOAT, Good, Mid, Did You Even Try, and Die. A bit dramatic that last one, but let's jump straight into it. Let's start with the host Germany, shall we? And you know, when you've got a home tournament, you can't have a bad kit, can you? It'll just be a nightmare. So of course Germany and Adidas stepped up here and brought out an absolute beauty. They've got the tricolour gradient of the German flag in the sleeve, which looks really nice. Germany always like to have their flag colours in their kits, so it's, you know, been really implemented nicely here. If you look a little closer, there's a DFB pattern in the base as well, and that kind of harps back to the 94 and 96 kits, which is really cool. And overall, this is just one of the best kits, and it makes you really sad why Germany would even leave Adidas in the first place. They've done nothing but good things for them, and yeah, I think this is a great kit. I'm going to throw it in GOAT. It has to be. Oh, next we've got Scotland, and in this kit they've kind of got like an abstract version of like a tartan Scottish traditional pattern, so it's a bit more blocky, geometric, a little digital, but it's there on the base with yellow accents. I think it's cool actually. I feel like I like the fact that they've got like an influence there, but they're kind of modernizing it a little bit, trying to be a bit more artsy with it. The patchiness, because it's like blue on blue, it does work. The yellow accents popping through as well. It's good. It's not GOAT, but it's good, so I'm going to throw it in good. It works. Hungry up next, and they've also got Adidas, and this just shows you the Adidas template that they're using this season. It's a really nice template. It's actually inspired by the 2006 Team Guys template, so you can see like curvy lines, panels, obviously the traditional 3 stripes, and it's really good. I really like this template this season. So normally, even if there's a basic kit a little like Hungary's here, it still looks really nice. I kind of have to put this one in good because I just really love this template. And to end Group A, we've got Switzerland, who are with Puma. And you know what? Puma are doing some nice things at this Euros, I can't lie. This shirt, really cool. It's got like a very subtle pattern on there, but it's inspired by traditional Swift clothing. So you can see like pinstripes, a few dots in there. It's really nice. And the template itself, actually, I really like it. It's really simple. It's got like a few panels, nice sleeve cuffs. You can't really go wrong. And again, with a cool traditional meaning behind it, I've got to throw this one in good as well. Before I crack on with the rest of the groups, I wanted to mention my kit bag affiliate link. The link is in the description. If you're looking for some new kits for this Euros, they've got all of the nations on there. I'd massively appreciate it. It supports the channel. You don't have to, but it, you know, I'd appreciate it. If you're looking to buy a kit, use that link. But anyway, let's get back to the groups. Right, we've got Group B up next, and this is probably the group of death, right? I think, you know, Spain, Italy, Croatia, and Albania, each one of those nations have a chance of getting through, I'd say. So you're definitely going to see some drop points here. But anyway, this isn't a predictor video. This is a kit video. What am I doing? Let's start with Spain, shall we? And I'm surprised with Spain because Adidas have just given their template. And again, this template is good, but it's Spain. You know, normally Spain will have more of an influence behind, more time dedicated to it. Just editing this now, and I've definitely made a mistake on that. Yeah, after doing a little bit more research, I've realised that this kit is actually inspired by Spain's national flower, the carnation. So there's a little emblem on the back of the kit, but also the main pattern is subtle, but it's supposed to make it look like flower petals. So I missed that, and that makes this kit way better. Potentially good, maybe even GOAT, to be honest. Big difference. So I rank it harshly here. I might have to put this one in mid. I'm really surprised. Like, yeah, I don't know. Over to Croatia now. Oh no. No. Look, with Croatia, you have to have the checkered design on there. You have to. That's rule number 1. So they've put that on there, but they've just made it massive. So there's only 4 squares on the front of the kit, and I don't know, it just makes it off balance completely, doesn't it? You know, because the badges are high up in the one square, like that one square looks really big, and yeah, no, it's just not. It's not okay, is it? It doesn't look good, and the fact that it's only on the front panel, it doesn't transition into the sleeves. This is in die. This is really upsetting. Over to Italy next, and if you know me, you know I love an Italy kit. I'm a bit obsessed. I got a nice one behind me there. I've got a few more in my collection. I just love Italy in general. And that leads me to this being a little bit let down. I think Italy kits are supposed to be majestic. They're supposed to be amazing. And I think Adidas have let them down here a little bit. You've got the tricolour three stripes, which is cool, of course, with the Italian flag. There's a pattern in the base made up of the letter I for Italy, of course. So there's a few features in there. But for me, it just doesn't come off that well. It looks a little bit cheap almost. And I'm really surprised with how good Adidas have been recently, but also this season specifically. How Italy haven't got amazing kit here. Maybe my expectations are too high for Italy, but for me, this is a mid-Italy kit in my opinion. I think Puma even made a few better ones than that. And that leaves me with Albania, who actually have a pretty cool kit here. They're with Macron, and they've got like a cool template this season with just a nice polo collar, very simple but effective. But where this kit shines is that geometric double-headed eagle in the base, which is from their badge. So you can't really go wrong with this. It's got a little bit of meaning from the badge. It's a nice template. You can't go wrong. I'm actually going to throw that in good. I like it. Right, Group C, we've got England's group, but I'll start with Slovenia. Slovenia usually use that mountain graphic on their kits, like 2018, 2020. Great examples of that. But now they're just using it as like a badge on the kit, so it's on that central bit instead of an actual design. The design itself is like a geometric stripe. Yeah, and it's just a letdown, isn't it? It just ends up being a bit of a letdown. Like, this is just ends up being really boring, and normally Slovenia kits have that defining feature, and they've got rid of that. It doesn't make any sense. So for me, I'm going to throw this in did you even try? Because did you even try? Did you? No, you didn't. Right, come on then, let's talk about England, shall we? Their new home shirt. It's something. It's a classic design. It's retro inspired. It's supposed to be proper, you know, traditional, and I can get on board with that. But that collar, man, that fucking collar is horrendous, man. Oh, this Nike template is ruining so many kits. It just is. This kit could have been a 10 out of 10. It's classic. It's England. It's retro inspired. It's everything an England kit should be, you know, the navy, but with the little bits of red. It could have been perfect, but that collar just makes it terrible. That collar just, it's like, this is a polo collar. This is how it should look. Why is it kind of round, and why is the collar like a half collar? It's not nice, Nike. It's not nice. I'm just devastated because, you know, I want to get behind the boys. I will obviously get behind the boys, but when they're wearing that kit, it's just a tiny little bit of a letdown, isn't it? And on this tier list, you know, I'd be looking at GOAT for this if it weren't for that collar, and I think that collar genuinely drops it down to mid, which is crazy, isn't it? It's mad how like one thing can make such a big difference. Heading over to Denmark next, and actually this is the only Hummel shirt at the whole Euros, and it's a bit of a shame really, because Hummel have showed us in the past couple of years, and especially this season, they make good kits, man. This Denmark kit is really nice. There's like a pixelated base pattern. It's like a nice shiny material, kind of gives it a 90s vibe. But this is representing the 1,553 teams in Denmark with their names on the inside, as well as this pattern being like a visual representation of it, which is cool. A cool meaning, abstract, cool, artsy, looks good. Cuffs look really good. I can't fault it. I can't fault it in the slightest. I might have to throw this in GOAT up there next to Germany. It's hiding underneath the good ones at the minute, but we'll get up there. We're in Group C with Serbia. Puma again, some nice template, and the base pattern has a subtle, very, very subtle eagle wing kind of pattern in there. It's really subtle, like if you didn't know the meaning, you wouldn't really see it, but that's okay. It's there, it gives it a little bit of texture, it looks cool. I'm going to throw it in good. I think it's alright. Alright, Group D now. Another tough one as well, to be fair. France, Poland, Netherlands, Austria. That's you know, it's tough, but we'll get into the kits. We'll start with France. This shirt is brighter than normal. The blue is way, way brighter. I think the last couple of years they've gone for more of a deep blue or a navy blue. They're kind of going with a really bold one here. The badge is huge. It's a huge cock on the front of this kit. Yeah, it's a bit jarring. They're throwing it back to some of their older badges. That's what they're doing here. So it's not actually just a random cock on the front of the kit. They've gone for like a traditional design, whereas the other ones are a bit more futuristic or modern, or should I say. The neck is close to being cool. Like, it's a flag collar. You know, I love flag collars. I really do. But this is just, it's doing this thing where it's thick here, it wraps around and gets a bit thinner. Almost like you're kind of wrapping something around. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. It's just close to being good. And overall, this kit, because of the bright blue, because of that massive badge, because of the neck, it starts to look a bit cartoonish. If you know what I mean, it's starting to look not really real, almost. And I think it doesn't look great. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan in the slightest. So I think I'll throw this one alongside Croatia in dye, because I'm not a fan. Over to Poland next, and poor Poland, man. Nike just didn't give a shit, did they? They just went, here you go, here's our shit template for the year, and that's all they've got. That's all I can say about it. It's that shit Nike template. Again, that's not, I'm going to put did you even try, which some might even be worse than die, because it's like, did you try? Did you even try? Nike, you didn't, did you? Like with France, you tried and failed. Here, you didn't even try. It's been so harsh, isn't it? The Netherlands up next, and this one is Nike as well, so the base is actually brighter than normal. I think they're kind of going for a bright theme this year. I don't hate that with Netherlands. Bright oranges just stands out, doesn't it? But then there's nice navy accents. This template is way better than that weird little polo one. But then there's like a pattern on the base that Nike have been using, and I don't know how to explain this. It kind of looks rough. Like, it looks rough to touch. It's a weird texture. Kind of looks like it'd be nice, but also weird to touch. Like, mate, weird ASMR. So I'm not sure about that, to be honest. But overall, this kit, it's okay, isn't it? I think I'll put it in mid. It's nothing crazy, but it's not that bad. So I'll throw it in mid, I think. And then to end the group full of Nike kits, you've got Puma, and this Puma shirt. They're showing up Nike, you know. They really are. Template again, really nice. Red base, white accents, looks really nice. Fit cuffs as well. It looks really cool. But on the base, there's a lovely pattern inspired by Austrian architecture. Come on, man. All it takes is a little bit of design, a little bit of thought, and just put it on the kit. Nice, you know, a little bit of inspiration, and you're winning. This is really cool. I'm going to throw it again in good. I'm really, really happy with that. This group, man, it's Puma 1, Nike -3, man. Can you believe it? Right, Group E, I'll start with Belgium. This shirt is a bit more maroon than usual. Like the past years, it's been a bit more of a red colour. They've moved it to maroon. And it's also got a shiny base pattern made out of diamonds and crowns lifted from their badge. And also the diamonds could be a nice little homage to some of their older kits that had like diamond patterns on it. But overall, it kind of, everything gives this kit like a regal look. The maroon, the golden accents, the crowns, everything is starting to look a bit royal. And I quite like it. It looks quite cool, actually. I think it really works. I think I'll throw this one in good. Again, it's not quite GOAT, but it's good. Now this next kit is where Did You Even Try comes into play here. This is where it was born, because Slovakia's kit literally has last season's Nike template. Not the new template, that's also bad, as the last season one that's bad with the weird semicircle. They really didn't try, did they? So I would put it in Did You Not Try, but I want it to be in die as well, because I'm just so upset. And I feel bad. It's not against you, Slovakia. This is against Nike. It'll end in die. So dramatic, isn't it, saying die? Romania up next, and they've got Joma, and it's a pretty standard kit. Yellow base, nice flag details in the collars, but at the bottom of the kit there's like this lifted pattern out of the fabric that has the country's main symbols on it. The gold aquila, the oroches, dolphins, black aquila, and a lion. I think I said some of those words wrong, but it's a nice touch, to be fair. It just adds that little bit of national identity into the kit. Makes sense. Collar is a crime now. The collar is a crime. I can't get on board with that collar. So, where do we put this then? It's got like nice meaning, but I think the collar's tragic and it's a bit basic. I'm gonna throw it in Did You Even Try? Things I know they tried, but they failed. So that kind of category's failing. But it doesn't matter. Move on. Next we've got Ukraine, and I think this is a leak. I'm not too sure about the information on this one. They used to be with German, now they're with Adidas. So I think people are basically just speculating that it'll be this. So I don't know. I can't say too much. I've got it in there. I think I'm just going to throw it in mid because we don't fully know all of the details. But by the looks of it, the kit looks okay. Final group now. We've got Group F. We'll start with Turkey. They've got a very simple design here. You know, red sash across the front, the badge centralized logos. I'm pretty sure this is actually inspired by the 1928 shirt, one of their very first international kits with the red sash coming across the front, so that's kind of cool. Nike are trying to ruin it. They've got that weird template with the weird color, but because it's all white you'd start to not see it, so we can look past it ever so slightly. But it's okay, isn't it? I like the fact it's got a nice meaning behind it, so I'll throw it in mid. Czechia up next, last Puma kit on this list, and yeah, Puma have killed it this year. They really have. A lot of people don't give Puma their flowers when they deserve it, and I think they really do this year. I think they really do. It's base patterns. All it is base patterns. Every kit has a nice base pattern that is inspired by something to do with the nation. Tick. Well done. This one is just their badge used in like a collage multiple way. I think I'm going to throw it with all the other Puma kits in good because it is just doing a job. Over to Georgia now. I believe they're using their 2023 kit. I don't think they've brought out a 2024 one. That's what I think anyway, so I'm just going to judge that one. and that's pretty cool. It's okay. It uses like a minimal badge design, which is nice. There's a cross design across the whole base, which is inspired by the flag, of course. Yeah, it's okay, isn't it? It's okay. It's got a bit of meaning, it's got a bit of history. I just don't know if everything lands too much. It's okay. I'll put it in mid because it's not going to be rubbing shoulders with some of those good ones. And lastly, we end in Portugal here, and this kit is okay. It's Nike, but it's okay. It's simple, uses that Nike template similar to the France one with that overlapping color, but here it's not as bad because like the black and the green and like the way the green accent comes in, it kind of looks like a nice overlapping color. It works more than a flag color, I think, here. It still looks a little bit off balance, but it's okay. And other than that, it's just a basic kit. They've got not much else in there, so I can't fault it too much, but I can't praise it too much, so I think that belongs in mid then, doesn't it? So that's it, that's my tier list. Now I'm looking at it thinking, should any be higher or lower here? I think we need to do an assessment. There's only 2 GOATs, and I'm really surprised by that, but I don't think any of the other ones belong in GOAT. I'm now looking at some of the mid ones, like, am I being too harsh? Like maybe Italy, England, Netherlands, maybe they could be in good. No, the Nike collar on England really lets it down. I'm really upset with that. But I actually think that Italy and Netherlands could move up into good, you know, because I think I've been a little harsh there. So there we go, there's my tier list. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you'd do. Would you put any of these higher or lower? If you disagree with me or you agree with me, let me know in the comments. It's a beautiful thing about this channel. We can talk to each other about these kits. It's all our opinions, isn't it? Before I go quickly, I mentioned the kit bag once again. The link is in the description. If you're looking for a kit, if you use that link, it supports the channel. That's all. I appreciate it. And thank you for watching this video. It's a big one. I love doing these tournament videos. Of course, I've done the home kits here. I've got to do the away kit video in it. I'm literally going to press stop on record and go again and record the away one. So subscribe if you want to see that, like the video, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time.